What's going on there, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Craftavore Taste, and today we are digging into a new beer from Bell's Brewing out of Comstock and Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is their official. Bell's first foray into a hazy New England style IPA. So saw this at my local bottle shop recently and had to pick it up. If you're a fan of the channel and you're coming back and you've watched a bunch of videos that I did last year, you will know that any single time that kind of a bigger craft brewery dives in and kind of does their take on the New England style IPA, I gotta pick it up. I can't help myself. So when I saw that obviously Bell's was releasing this, and I saw it in a 16-ounce can, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead, pick her up, see how she does, man. So this can's actually pretty damn fresh, to be perfectly honest with you. It was canned on the 19th of February, man. So we're looking at like basically less than 2 weeks. So let's dive straight into the review. Let's pop a top on this guy, take a look at the appearance, get the aroma, taste it, and of course we're going to rate it. Just so I can make sure I go through this. So official is pungent American hops combined with wheat and Pilsen malt, resulting in a smooth, aromatic, juicy IPA. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead. Pop a top on this guy. Straight into my hashtag not proper glassware. We're going to use Treehouse today. Because why not? Oh, yeah. Look at that. All right. Guy straight over there. Swing this here. How's she look? Yeah. Absolutely full-on New England style haze. Medium light, almost straw kind of yellow color. Looks absolutely gorgeous. About a finger and a quarter of just kind of, not exactly the most creamy head in the world. Kind of pretty much large, huge, kind of big bubbles. Doesn't look super creamy, but yeah, looks absolutely fine. Beer looks exactly like a New England style IPA, man. So we're off to a good start. I mean, take a look at that. It's absolutely beautiful beer in the glass. So let's go ahead and get ourselves an aroma. Bell's. Man, super nice on the nose. So a tremendous blast of just super overripe kind of oranges, man. Like that is just super orange forward. Literally orange for days. Even perhaps maybe a little bit of back end of kind of grapefruit pith going on there. But yeah, I just get literally just overripe, super freshly squeezed oranges, dude. Damn, that smells really freaking good. Let's go ahead and give her a taste. Cheers. Okay. Nice. All right, so in the taste, again, pushing forward, extremely kind of orange, kind of heavy and dominant. Middle of the palate, beer dries out. Slight little bit of bitterness, but nothing really. It's actually dissipating quite quickly. I would argue that, I mean, yeah, a little bit of, just a little twinge of kind of lingering bitterness, but it's nice. It sits on the palate kind of nicely. It sits on the palate really well. Overall, from a mouthfeel perspective, it's not exactly, I wouldn't necessarily say it's creamy, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with this beer in terms of the mouthfeel. Beer's coming in at 6.4% ABV, so like, yeah, sitting just like right nicely in that kind of just singular kind of IPA territory. And I would say the mouthfeel, just based on the overall ABV, like it's right where it should. It actually tastes kind of, and just sits kind of really nicely. The wheat and the Pilsner malt really kind of pops to the top because there is a light and airiness about it. You're also getting kind of a bit of that crackeriness, a little bit of that breadiness, a little bit of that kind of like white doughiness going on there from the malt bill. So, you know, there's differences as it relates to, you really get that wheat kind of characteristic in it, which, you know, some New England style IPAs at some breweries do utilize that within the overall grist. Many don't. And so it does kind of come a little bit more to the forefront. But again, really just kind of pushing really super kind of forward in terms of just those pungent kind of freshly squeezed oranges. Obviously, I'm assuming this being led, or this beer being driven mostly by Citra hops. It's really freaking tasty, man. It is really nice. All right, rating time. So the official by Bell's Brewing, coming in at 6.4% ABV, hazy IPA. I'm going to give that guy Man, I'm going to go ahead and give that, that's a tough one. God. I'm going to be comfortable with a 4 caps, I think. If you remember watching my bigger craft brewery New England style IPAs last year, you'll remember that I went through a bunch of them, man. I went through Sam Adams, I went through New Belgiums, I went through Long Trails, I went through, I'm sure there was a couple of more there. Very, very famous Sierra Nevada, hazy little thing. This is on the upper echelon of one of the better ones that I've had. So I can't remember exactly what I gave my ratings for each of those beers, to be perfectly frank. I knew that the first time that I had it, I liked Sam Adams' version the best. I've since kind of changed that a little bit. I've had New Belgium's Hazy Voodoo Ranger a couple of times since then, or Hazy Juicy Voodoo Ranger, or whatever they call it. That's kind of risen to the top a little bit to me. This is kind of right up there. I think Bell's did a really, really nice job here. This is pretty cool. Nice representation of a hazy New England style IPA. The price point on it was pretty damn good. I only bought a singular can, but I think it cost me like $2.20. So shit, for that, give these guys nice job in it. All right, so 4 caps from the Craftavore Tastes for the Bell's Brewing official hazy IPA. That'll do it for this episode of the Craftavore Taste. I hope you join me again for another episode where I drink, I review, I rate, and then repeat. Cheers, guys.